Hey, hi, it's Dr. J. I'm here to talk about vacationing on the Big Island with the active volcano. We stayed at 3 different locations on Big Island. One in Kailua Town, otherwise known as Kona Town. We also stayed by Volcano National Park. We stayed in a little town called Volcano, and that was not so great. From there, we went and spent another 3 nights in the Waikoloa area, and that was the best area of the 3. I think even without the volcano, people would probably say you have the best beaches, the best air, and so on in the Waikoloa Beach Resort area. So let me talk in this video about the 3 locations. We chose to do all Airbnb vacations, and we chose separate residences, not part of someone's home. But nonetheless, each one was in pretty good shape. As you know, if you do Airbnb, you're going to get some kind of funky arrangements, and so I'll talk a little bit about that as well. In my next video, I'll talk about our activities, which were really terrific. And if I need a 3rd video, I'll talk more about some of the places that we ate and what we thought really was worthwhile. So first of all, the 3 places that we stayed at. We stayed 9 nights in Kona Town, actually just south of the main part of town, so it was an easy walk to get into the downtown Kailua village. And we enjoyed our time in this location. It was somebody's 2-bedroom, 2-bath condominium. There was air conditioning, but there was a unit right next to the bed that was kind of noisy, and that was a little disruptive. Because of the volcanic ash that the trade winds kept blowing into Kona Town, it was overcast just about every day. At this particular location. We did notice once we'd walk all the way into Kailua Village that the water in the air was a little clearer there. So our particular location might have been a little grayer than many. Having said that, we also really liked the condo because it had a very large lanai, I'd say about 230 square foot lanai, and it had direct ocean view on one side. The other side of the lanai had a view of the pool for the condo next door, but that was fine too because it wasn't heavily used and it wasn't really noisy. So the condo was fine, had all the amenities we could ask for and more. The owner very kindly offered to let us stay another week for free if we wanted, if we had trouble with our stay in Volcano Town or any other Airbnb that we had rented. But we continued on. We wanted to try to support the other B&Bs that we'd rented because the people of Big Island, maybe especially in the Volcano area or closer to Puna District, are really having a rough time. So we spent 9 nights in Kailua Town. Then from there we drove south and drove over to Volcano Village. There we stayed in another Airbnb that was much smaller. It was just a 1 room with a kind of funky shower where we